Chase, I don't know what it is about these second halves, but these second halves you read and react and you're able to make the counterpunch. Just what can you say about another second half effort like it was tonight?
Yeah, I mean, we knew what our game plan was, and it was really just about trying to execute that to the best of our ability. And I give the guys a lot of credit. To come off the game that we had the other night and respond this way was just not. I mean, as a coach, I couldn't ask for much more, to be very honest. So, really happy for the guys. Really happy for the performance. Came out healthy, and that's really what matters most. We move on.
Most goals you've scored in an A-10 contest this season. Just what does it say about getting that first one in the back of the net and just unleashing the demon and going full speed?
Yeah, I mean, again, I think confidence, right? It's what you're looking for as you play every game, is just building confidence, continuing to move forward. And I think, obviously playing a great team tonight. Their record is their record for a reason. Their keepers, I think, was still top of the nation in goals save percentage. So we knew it was going to be a tough game. So getting that first one in, I think, just helped open up the floodgates, because now they were chasing the game, and we got to continue to push forward.
So many times you've had the opportunities for clean sheets and just something bends. To not have any break tonight means what for this squad right now?
Again, I think it's just continues to build that confidence, right? It's continuing to step forward in the right direction, continuing to push where we need to be pushing, and then we're doing it at the right time of year. So obviously we have a big one on Saturday. It's going to be a tough game against the league leaders. Just excited to go there and see what we can do.
Dakota contributed on all 3 goals today. What sort of has he brought to the attack this season so far?
Yeah, I think Dakota has been, he was clicking like that all preseason, all spring for the most part, and then the injury right in that first game, I think, really set him back. And then, I think it's been a building process to get back to this point for him. But ultimately, we knew we had confidence in him, and we knew it was just a matter of time. And obviously, he picked a great night for it to click. So.
He converted from the spot again. Can you sort of tell me about the process of him sort of coming in and earning that trust to be your go-to guy in those situations?
Yeah, I mean, I think, it's all the work done behind the scenes in training, the extra PKs to attempted, the confidence that they bring to the field every single day. It's all those little things. We've got a list of guys that, and he's number 1 on the list for it.
And you have Maxi, who scores, whatever. That I've lost track of the chain at this point, Chase, but to the point of 3rd in program history by himself. I know he doesn't necessarily look at it in the moment, but again, I feel like this is an every presser thing. But can you just speak about the effort he's made through highs and through some injuries to really find himself with this program for history?
You give him so much credit. I mean, the trials and tribulations he's been through over the last 2 years, even starting his career, starting during COVID, coming from Austria, not knowing anybody, in isolation for basically months on end, and then to be where we're at today is just a testament to him and his character and his work rate. So I just give him full credit. He's just an unbelievable asset to have with us.
And Bendix, just a kid that he passed that speed test as probably one of the historic marks for you, and just to be able to see him find himself and to see him get rewarded. It seems like it's someone else every night. Just what does that mean for you?
I think it's great. You want that depth. You want it to not be one guy that the opponent has to tee off on. You want them to be worried about our attack on multiple facets and multiple angles, and I think that's what we've got right now. Is everybody understands their role. Everyone's bought in and just working their butts off, and good things can happen when that happens.
Marco, his first game back since September 1st, the Xavier game. Just what's it like having him out there? Another weapon. He was a guy that was either starting or getting major minutes before that injury reared its head. Yeah,
I mean, again, you just want everybody to be healthy to give you the best chance to get the players that are executing on the field. And I think we're pretty much at that point for the most part. We still have 1 or 2 guys that are working their way back, but we've got a good group of guys that we have belief in top to bottom, and just keep moving forward.
And you have so many people also that had the opportunity to play at the end. I know this is something you've kind of wanted throughout the conference play as you build this last rotation. Just what did it mean to get those extra set of eyes and let them feel rewarded for the efforts they've put in?
Yeah, I think it's huge, right? The team, right? So they have my back every time they step on the field, and I want to make sure I have their back whenever I get a chance to. And to get guys like Johnny Dragicic minutes tonight, to continue to try and get Dan Banks minutes tonight, guys that behind the scenes just continue to work so hard, and you can't always reward them right when you want to, and I give them credit for continuing to keep the same mentality throughout the entirety of the fall. And now again, it's about how do we move on from here, and obviously experience is everything. So just even to be able to get those guys some minutes this time of year, knowing that there's guys graduating and moving on, you're going to need that experience down the road.
9